apologize. Women lie, on God, numbers don't. Started talking about moves. That's right, when she got ghosts. Speaking of 50 though, you know, I know a lot of people, I see the comments and all of that, they feel like you take bias with 50 Cent, that he's like kind of too big to lose. Do you feel like that's because you from Southside, or is that like you feel like the industry just doesn't give him a fair shake?
I know for a fact that people are just haters, bro.
Yeah.
People don't like people who always win. They need to see you lose. And this was the same situation with Nas and Jay-Z, right? When Nas and Hov had, people was praying to see Hov lose because he kept on winning. They knew Jay-Z is the money businessman from the get-go, right? He's always been winning. He always brag about his jewelry, his brands, and being an owner and all that. That's his rapping. That's how Jay-Z is. So the moment he got into it with Nas, they was praying, said, "Oh, now we need to see him lose, man. We tired of seeing Hov win." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now when you see 50 seemingly taking a loss or getting ambushed, they're like, "Yes, finally, we finally seen the guy who seems like the bully." And 50 ain't really a bully. It's just if 50 defends himself in a way in which it's just very triumphant. I don't think that's bullying per se.
Yeah.
Because bullying will be picking on people who are not causing problems with you. But he's never done that. His issues have been people who he has issues with. So I think people are trying to paint the narrative that he's a bully, but he's not even doing anything.
Yeah, nah, I mean, I don't really look at him as a bully, especially now. I mean, I feel like he does too much and he's kind of too big. I ain't gonna lie, pause.
He is. Yeah.
And I understand that it's a business. Like, I'm not one of those people that thinks that's 50 Cent's walking around doing all these big transactions, creating all the shit he creates, and then looking at his phone, like looking at people's comments and shit like that. He's not, he got people to do that for him. I mean, that's what I would believe at that place that he's at. I seen people at his stature and, you know, with that much bread, they not doing that shit. Now, they might sign off on shit. They might sign off on, somebody might tell them, I'm going to write this and that, like kind of know the way I think and all of that. But I don't think he's doing any of that shit himself. I don't think he has time for that. Like, especially not Papoose. Like,
not Papoose.
There's no way that he's sitting there responding to that. That was terrible.
Lord.
I don't know.
Pap is the meaning of delusional as far as I can see. That's as far as I can see, bro.
Yeah, people keep hitting me with the, oh, you know, he got the bars, he went crazy, he destroyed 50. I'm like, how could he destroy somebody? I just don't understand. Like,
come on, Papoose, man. Come on, bro. Did y'all see the Vlad interview with Papoose? Man, I thought, at first of all, I seen like somebody had it on Twitter, like bits and pieces of it, and I was just like, man, like this might be AI. Like he didn't just do a Vlad TV interview. And it gets to the point to where he's talking about why he's talking about 50 Cent falling off, and he's basically saying he's fell off. It's been a long time since he's had a hit record. Like I think he said since 2005 when 50 Cent had a hit record. And why he's mentioning this is because 50 Cent said that he doesn't have a hit record. So he did his Google research and found out 50 Cent didn't have a hit record.
Like, they just want to see him lose, man. They just so thirsty to see him lose that they'll pretend that Papoose is just this magnificent MC all of a sudden, which we've never heard ever in our lives, right? So then,
other than on his page, if you go to his page,
maybe in his page he might have some people, but everybody though,
nah, I never in my life. I mean, living in LA, I've been here for maybe like 8 years now, right? I've never in my life heard anybody that was like, yo, I like Papoose. Like, that dude is crazy. Like, I've heard people bring up J.R. Ryder before, and I'd be surprised. Like, I'm surprised to hear certain names.
J.R. Ryder's interesting.
Yeah, and imagine in the West Coast, someone telling you, yo, J.R. Ryder's crazy. Like, I'm looking at them like, how you know about
he is, though.
I'm Mixie, dig me? I will really crush your dreams. Make you backtrack, you come between my money green. 4Ks in a backpack, who wanna stream? A bullet feel like you getting smacked by a submarine. Fuck you mean? I would have the place cluttered. I told a jeweler he could flood it so the face covered. If the bar run out of moe, then the ace does it. Bunch of cases about to go out like the Tate brothers.
Yeah, right. It's crazy, but damn now. And that was crazy.
And that's what I'm saying. Like it be. I heard so many names before Pat.
Right.
Like I've never heard Papoose, almost ever.
Right.
Even from people that's from Brooklyn. Like it's just
They not talking about Pat for real. They know that.
Nah, because he just, to me, he's like probably one of the worst mixtape rappers. Like he's probably not even like at the top of that.
Nah, cause he wasn't a marketable artist. He did his thing, but again, he's not a marketable artist. He was really just for people who was in that region at the time that was just listening to mixtapes. You might have heard some of his songs.
I heard it. I mean, I definitely was on the mixtapes heavy back then too, but I was never listening to Papoose like, yo, he slaughtered this. Like it's just too much competition for me to listen to that and be like, this is the greatest thing I've ever heard, unless I just don't know music. And then if I didn't know music,
he did not get no crazy like supreme buzz in the city at all. Nah,
because he first and foremost he can't make a hook. Like,
his song making ability is terrible. He's really bad at that.
His voice, and then now I feel like he just raps the same way every single time. It's very lazy.
He's been rapping the same since 2004, and we in 2026, so that's 22 years.
At least back in the back in the beginning when he started, when he was doing the ABCs and all that backwards and all of that. At least he had energy.
Cool. That was cool.
I thought that was his lane. That was
because listen, at the time I know about alphabet. I was around when it came out like, yo, this new Papoose dude, he did the alphabet in verse and frontwards and like, oh word, all right, I'm gonna check that out.
I thought he was pretty educated, seemingly at the time.
I'm sure he's educated. I'm sure he's educated. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but I just didn't want to hear that. I wanted to hear something ignorant. Like I wanted to hear some gun bars. Like I wanted to hear punchlines.
He
like,
did rap about guns, but nobody cared. Nobody really cared that he was though. You feel me? That's the problem.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's just a different substance. I guess it hits different when it's certain people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just how he was delivering. People wasn't with it. That's all.
Facts. I was like, there's so many people I could name prior to that person. Like, I was like, so you gonna say Cassidy's whack, right? You gonna tell me that Cassidy's whack and Papoose is nice?
Nah, that's crazy. Cassidy got a bigger legacy than Papoose ever could have. Not gonna lie.
And if y'all gonna say he fell off and he sounds crazy, there's no way you could tell me that Papoose stepped it up.
Nah.
There's no way.
Cassidy got classics. It's a huge difference, you know.
Yeah,
it's a huge difference.
I mean, he has hits.
Cassidy was an impactful person versus Papoose, who's not. Like nobody looks up to Papoose, or nobody saying I want to be Pap. Niggas wanted to be Cassidy. They never wanted to be Papoose at all.
Yeah, I don't think I ever heard anybody do ABC joints after that. Like I don't think I heard one. But niggas be trying to act like 50 Cent had one album.
They just mad, bro. Fifth has a lot of hits. Even Fifth has hits in the modern day era. He has that song with Pop Smoke that he did that got a lot of play. You know, and he's also helped a lot of the new NY artists on the low end. Like, they don't even talk about how 50's helped a lot of the new artists, because he has. He's also part of the reason why DaBaby's back in rotation after he got canceled. You know what I'm saying? So people don't really pay attention to the stuff that he did because they say he hate black folks and all that. That's a lie.
He came hating back then. I think he just a hating ass nigga, man. Like anybody that's doing good within the black and Latino community, he start hating on them. You know what I mean? He never does it to people from other walks of life though, which is very interesting.
He's helped a lot of black folks.
My question to people that be like, yo, he only attacks black people. What black people, especially in hip hop, attacked white people?
There's a lot of white people that have been attacked. Fifth went at Jimmy Iovine in the school multiple times. He said, F Jimmy Iovine, I run in the school, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, besides like Dame Dash, I can't really name a rapper that's openly spoke out crazy about white people. In general, I'm trying to think.
Kanye don't care. Kanye did.
He don't count. I think he don't count.
You say Ye because Ye's crazy?
Nah, because he's not from the hood like that. Like, he's like, you know, he's like a different type of rapper.
He is. Yeah, that's fair. Fair.
Tight jean, you know, like that kind of.
I mean, listen, if you're not beefing with any white people, then why would you be attacking them anyway?
It's this weird thing. like every time they speak about, he's so toxic towards black people. I'm just like,
this mad, bro. It's every time a black, this reminds me of when they made up the lie that Tommy Hilfiger hates black people. Remember that rumor?
Oh yeah. I remember.
That was the biggest lie. It was fake, bro. He was on Oprah and he said a lot of black people wear his clothes.
Okay, so this is astounding to me, and in just the last few months, we got another huge stack of letters about this very rumor from viewers across the country. So today, for the very first time in Oprah show history, Tommy Hilfiger is here, and we're setting the record straight, once and for all. So let's start with the email that's going around. Here's what it says. It says that I'm sure many of you watched the recent taping of the Oprah Winfrey Show, where her guest was Tommy Hilfiger. And on the show, Oprah asked him if he had said, quote, if I had known African Americans, Hispanics, Jews, and Asians would buy my clothes, I would not have made them so nice. I wish these people would not buy my clothes, as they are made for upper-class white people. His answer to Oprah was a simple yes when she asked him, and she then immediately asked him to leave her show. That's the rumor that's going around on the internet, and I'm sure many of you have heard this rumor, correct? So let's break this down. Tommy, in the 21 years that we've been on the air, have you ever been on the show before today?
Unfortunately not.
Unfortunately not. This rumor has been going on, as far as I can tell, for at least the past decade.
At least 10 years.
At least 10 years. And when you first heard it, Tommy, what did you think?
I didn't believe it. I thought it was crazy. And friends of mine said they'd heard the rumor. I said, it's crazy. There's no, that can't be. I was never on the Oprah show. I would never say that.
Yeah.
And all my friends and family who know me and people who work with me and people who have grown up with me said that's crazy.
It's true. A lot of black people do with Tommy Hilfiger at the time. It was like, he's a racist. How was he a racist? He was with Nas. Tommy Hilfiger is not racist.
I think, seeing this shows exactly how black people are, because I never checked on that shit. I just took it as true. I was like, that's true. Fuck Tommy Hilfiger.
Old Tommy Hilfiger says that a lot of black people wear his clothes. I don't see the issue.
I got the rumor. The way when I got it, it was, black people wear his clothes and he don't want them wearing his clothes.
He never said that he didn't want them. I mean, nigga, he getting paid from us, so he don't want us to wear it.
It sounded crazy, but I was like, damn, you gotta really be racist if you.
Bro,
like,
it was one black person who said it's racist, and everybody else said it was racist.
Just started making different narratives, and they still do that now.
Fifth won't be the next one. They say Fifth hated black people. Don't listen to Fifth. He hated black people. You know what I'm saying? It might be that too later down the line, maybe.
Which I can't understand if I'm putting money into people's pockets that's black and like bringing people like the BMF dude, that the smelly one. Like if I'm putting money in someone's pocket that had no talent, that makes no sense for you to say that I hate black people. And I did it so many times. Like I don't understand how that could be viewed that way.
Right.
But I understand that people say anything. People will say anything.
They don't care, especially, again, nowadays, people are just haters, man. People is either hating, everybody think they important now. Everybody is want to be somebody, bro. It can't. Like they say, too many Chiefs, not enough Indians. We seeing that in real time.
Bro, especially where I'm at with delusional people, too, that think they have talent. And the crazy thing is that people will clap for people that have no talent and then talk shit about them when they walk away.
Yo, that's
like,
nasty.
That person's terrible. Like,
oh,
I'm
you
like,
two-faced.
why you tell them they was great? Like, you're amazing, man. Like,
that's
you have a really good
word.
ear. They'd be yeah, that's the stuff I've seen. They allowing people to look crazy, friends included, family included. I've heard someone talk crazy about their family that they support.
Nasty
like,
word.
They'll go to their shows and then they'll tell one of my people's like, yeah, my brother's trash. Straight up. My brother's trash. He's not
So
good
you
at
was
music.
supportive. So you was supportive hater. So you don't. So why you don't tell this nigga he trash, man?
He's going to tell other people, and then they spreading that. Like, that's crazy.
Oh damn! So you a supportive hater? You gonna tell other people he's trash so they can tell everybody else? That's kind of crazy.
As they're
That's
speaking highly of the person, like, yo, man, like this, your brother put out this song. This is dope. My brother's trash. I don't know what you talking about. Like,
Oh nah, yeah, you supportive hater.
that's crazy, man. Like, I could never.
Absolutely crazy.
Anyone that I mess with, even if I don't mess with you, I'm not gonna sit around and if I don't like something, you ask my opinion, I'm gonna just be like, nah, that's trash. Or you
it.
could do. I'll give you some type of constructive criticism, like you could do this better. Like, this is my professional, you know.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
But it's weird too at the place we are right now. It's weird because some trash is winning.
That's true too. Some of the worst things in the world, like maybe something like 10, 15 years ago, might have never got any type of recognition, might have got completely blacklisted, is now like, nah, this is it. Yeah, it sounds terrible, but it's not terrible. Like, what? Like,
You gotta adjust your ears. I think when I remember when it was younger dudes, and they was like, yeah, we rapping to the second beat. Like, we not rapping on beat, we on the second beat now. Like, that's old. You know, rapping on beat, that's old. That's what niggas was telling me. It's like that's that old shit, man. You rapping on beat too much.
Nah, that's insane,
like,
nigga.
That's
how am I supposed to get lit if you rapping off beat? What the hell's going on, man?
I don't know how to hear that. I felt like that was like some spiritual shit or something. Cause I'm like, I can't.
I don't know, bro.
I don't want to understand that.
Right, exactly.
I don't want to get to the point where I'm not remembering how to rap on beat. Cause
that just takes away the purpose of the music. So I'm listening to something that's not even matching.
Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share the page and all of that. Do all those things you need to do and look up Showface News.
Peace.
To y'all that are new to the page, my name is youngniss. I'm an artist. I'm a songwriter. I'm a content creator. I'm also a real person just like you. I go through real issues. So I just wanted to give y'all some positivity and let y'all see my real personality for a second. If nobody's told you before, I need you to know life is about belief, and belief starts with the creator. It starts with God. So in order to see something in reality, to see something happen fast in your life, it depends on how much you believe in it and how strong that belief is. Now, I need y'all to say this, man. Repeat this with me and feel it in your heart. I'm surrounded by endless opportunities with overflowing resources and divine favor. And with the God-given wisdom, discernment, and discipline, I don't just maintain them, I multiply them. Continue to say that. Continue to believe it in your heart, in your mind, in your spirit. And watch your life transform.
Men lie.
Women lie.
Numbers don't lie. Make sure y'all go get y'all NDL hoodie, man. Get all y'all NDL apparel. I'm gonna drop the link. Y'all see the joint right here. We got the good maroon joint. You see the established 2014 for y'all that know. Numbers don't lie.